Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Life English. This channel is different. We are not here to memorize long grammar lists, and we are not here to do boring textbook exercises. We are here to live in English. We want to speak English in real life every single day. Today, I have a very exciting plan. I am going grocery shopping, and you can come with me. I am going to a supermarket to buy food for the whole week. I need vegetables, meat, breakfast items, and maybe some snacks. Are you ready to shop? Let's begin our immersive story right now. I walk through the automatic sliding glass doors. The air conditioning hits my face. It is very cool and bright inside. The lights on the ceiling are big and white. The store smells like fresh bread. First, I need to choose how to carry my food. I see small shopping baskets on my left. I see large shopping carts on my right. Today, my shopping list is very long. I need a lot of food, so a small basket is not enough. I need a large shopping cart. I walk to the shopping cart area. The carts are in long rows. I hold the handle of one cart and pull it out. Clack! It comes free. I push it forward. The wheels make a small noise on the clean floor, but that is okay. I hold the handle with both hands and start walking. This supermarket is very big. On one side, they sell clothes, televisions, and toys. But I am not here to buy clothes or toys today. My only goal today is to buy food. I want to fill my fridge. So I push my cart straight to the food section. My first stop is the produce section. This is the place for fresh fruits and vegetables. I love this section because it has many beautiful colors. I see red apples, yellow bananas, and green lettuce. Suddenly, I hear a soft sound. Little water sprayers turn on. They spray cold water over the vegetables. This keeps the vegetables wet and fresh. I stop my cart and look at my shopping list on my phone. Item number 1. Cabbage. I want to make a healthy soup, so I need cabbage. I walk to the vegetable shelves and see a big pile of cabbage. I look for a good one and pick it up. It feels heavy and fresh. I look above the shelf to check the price. The white tag says 4 yuan per kilogram. That is a good price. Now I need a plastic bag. I look up and see a big roll of bags. I pull one bag off the roll. Rip! I open the bag and put the heavy cabbage inside. Next, I need to weigh it. In this supermarket, I must weigh the vegetables myself. I carry my bag of cabbage to the digital scale. I place my cabbage onto the flat scale. The screen shows pictures of different vegetables. I find the picture of the cabbage. Ah, there it is. I touch the picture with my finger. The machine checks the weight and the price. Whirr! A small sticker prints out. It is a white barcode sticker. I take the sticker, put it on my plastic bag, and put the bag into my cart. What is next on my list? Green onions. I walk a few steps and find the green onions. They are tied together in small groups. I grab one fresh bunch of green onions. I do the same steps again. I get a bag, put the onions inside, weigh it, and stick the barcode on it. Easy. Finally, I need some tomatoes. I want small, sweet cherry tomatoes today. I see some plastic boxes of tomatoes on the shelf. I pick up one box and turn it upside down. I look closely at the bottom. I want to make sure none of the tomatoes are soft or bad. They all look perfect, red and shiny. I put the box into the cart. Now I leave the produce area and push my cart into the middle of the store. This is where the grocery aisles are. An aisle is a long walkway with tall shelves on both sides. The shelves are full of boxes, bottles, and cans. I turn into aisle 4. The sign above says rice, pasta, and sauces. I look at my list. I need a small bag of white rice. I see many large bags of rice on the bottom shelf. Some bags are 10 kilograms. That is too heavy for me. I look at the middle shelf and find a small bag of rice.
It is only 2 kilograms. I lift it up with one hand. It feels hard because it is vacuum-packed. I drop it into my cart. Thud. Next to the rice, I see the soy sauce. I use soy sauce for my cooking, and my bottle at home is empty. There are many different brands of soy sauce on the shelves. Some are cheap and some are expensive. I find the brand I usually buy and check the price tag below it. It costs 12 yuan. I grab the glass bottle carefully. I do not want to drop it. I place it gently in the corner of my shopping cart. All right, my vegetables and dry foods are ready. Now I am pushing my shopping cart to the back of the store. This is the meat and seafood section. The air here feels even colder. I want to buy some pork belly to cook with my cabbage. In this section, I have 2 choices. Choice number 1, I can find pre-packaged meat on plastic trays. Choice number 2, I can walk to the long butcher counter and ask a worker to help me. Today, I want a specific size of meat, so I go to the counter. I walk up to the clean glass counter. Inside the glass case, I see beef, pork, and fresh chicken. A butcher is standing behind the counter. He is wearing a white apron and blue gloves. He looks at me and smiles. Hi there. Good morning. How can I help you today? Can I get 1 kilogram of pork belly, please? Sure thing. Let me find a good piece for you. The butcher lifts a beautiful piece of pork belly. He places it on a large cutting board. He takes a big, sharp knife. Chop, he cuts a piece. He puts the meat onto his scale and looks at the weight. It is a little bit over 1 kilogram. Is that okay? Yes, that is perfectly fine. The butcher wraps the pork belly tightly in a plastic sheet. Then he puts it into a clear bag. He prints a barcode sticker and puts it on the package. He hands the package over the counter to me. Here you go. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. Have a great day too. I take the cold package of meat. It feels heavy. I put it carefully into my cart, away from my tomatoes. I continue my walk. I push my cart past the deli section. The deli section is where the store sells cooked, ready-to-eat food. Wow, the smell here is absolutely wonderful. I look at the hot food displays. I see warm roasted ducks, braised pork, and crispy fried chicken wings. My stomach makes a loud noise. I am getting very hungry. I stop my cart for a few seconds.
I want to buy a roasted duck so much. But then I think about my shopping list. I told myself this morning, no ready-to-eat food today. You must cook healthy food at home. I look away from the delicious chicken and ducks. I take a deep breath, hold my cart handle, and keep pushing. I stay strong. I turn a sharp corner and enter the snack aisle. Oh no, this is a dangerous zone for me. The shelves on both sides are full of bright, colorful packages. On the left side, potato chips, nuts, and popcorn. On the right side, sweet cookies, chocolate bars, and candies. I walk very slowly down the aisle. I tell myself, I just want one small treat to make me happy. I stop in front of the candy section. I see a small, colorful bag of fruit candies. The package has pictures of strawberries, grapes, and oranges. I check the price. It is only 5 yuan. Okay, just one bag. That is not too bad, I say to myself. I grab the small bag of candies and put it into my cart. It lands softly on top of the bag of rice. I am almost finished with my food shopping. Now I need basic food items for my breakfast. I head to the back wall of the supermarket. In most stores, the dairy section is at the back. Why? Because they need large refrigerators to keep the milk cold. As I get closer to the coolers, the air becomes very cold. I am wearing a short-sleeved t-shirt, so I feel a bit cold. I look through the long row of glass doors. Inside, I see milk, yogurt, and blocks of cheese. I find the milk. I hold the metal handle of the glass door and pull it open. The cold air hits my skin. I reach inside and grab a large carton of fresh milk. Before I put it in my cart, I do something very important. I turn the carton around to check the expiration date. The date says July 5th. Today is June 14th. That means the milk is good for 3 weeks. Perfect! It is very fresh. I close the heavy glass door and place the milk carton into my cart. Right next to the dairy section is the bakery section. The air changes from freezing cold to warm and sweet. I can smell the fresh bread. A worker is putting hot bread onto the wooden shelves. I walk over and look at the sliced bread. I need bread for my morning toast. I pick up one loaf of freshly sliced white bread. It feels incredibly soft. I put it gently into the front basket of my cart so it does not get crushed by the heavy milk. Okay, my shopping cart is completely full now. Let's do a quick count. I have cabbage, green onions, cherry tomatoes, a bag of rice, a bottle of soy sauce, fresh pork belly, a small bag of candies, a carton of milk, and a loaf of sliced bread. My shopping list is complete. It is time to pay and go home. I push my heavy cart to the front of the supermarket. This is the checkout area. Now I have a big problem. I need to choose a checkout line, but the store is very busy today. First, I look at the self-checkout area. Oh man, there is a huge line of people waiting. Every machine has a long line. Many people have large carts full of items, and they are moving very slowly. If I stay here, it will take a very long time. I do not want to wait in this long line, so I change my mind. I turn my cart around and look at the regular checkout lanes. These are the lanes with human cashiers. I walk down the row, looking at each lane. Aha! I find one regular lane that is almost empty. There is only one person in front of me, and she only has a few items. I quickly push my cart into this lane. The woman finishes paying, she takes her bags and leaves. Now it is finally my turn. I step up to the front and start taking out my groceries from the cart. I pick up the heavy milk, the rice, the meat, and the vegetables. I place them one by one onto the black moving conveyor belt. The belt moves automatically, carrying my food to the cashier. The cashier is a friendly young man. He smiles at me.
Hello, did you find everything okay?
Yes, thank you, I reply with a smile. He lifts my bag of cabbage. He holds it over the red light of his scanner. Then he takes the soy sauce bottle and passes it over the light. He scans every single item quickly. I hear the sound of the scanner again and again. Finally, he finishes scanning the bread and looks at the screen.
Your total today is 125 yuan.
I take out my phone from my pocket. I open my digital wallet app and show my payment barcode on the screen. The cashier points a scanner at my phone screen. The payment is successful. The machine opens with a ding and a long paper receipt prints out. The cashier gives the receipt to me. Here is your receipt. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Have a great day too. I take my bags from my pocket and pack all my food neatly. I put the heavy items like rice and milk at the bottom and the soft bread on top. I put the bags back into my cart and walk out. The outside air is warm. My fridge will be full today.
Wow, we finished our big shopping trip. Our refrigerator will be full of delicious food. If you are still watching this video right now, you are amazing. You have great focus. Give yourself a big thumbs up. Now, let's keep learning. Let's look at some excellent English words from today's story. These are words you will use every time you go shopping in real life. Number 1, supermarket areas. Let's learn how to talk about different places inside a big store. The produce section. Meaning, this is the place where you find fresh fruits and vegetables. Pronunciation tip. The word produce can be a verb, but here it is a noun. We say produce. Put the stress on the first part. Example 1. Let's go to the produce section to buy some fresh apples. Example 2. The carrots in the produce section are very cheap today. Aisle. Meaning, a long, narrow path between rows of high shelves in a store. Pronunciation tip. The letter S is completely silent. Do not pronounce the S. It sounds like the word aisle. Example 1. Excuse me, which aisle is the white rice in? Example 2. The potato chips are in aisle 5, next to the cookies. The meat and seafood counter. Meaning, a counter is a flat table where a worker helps customers. At the meat counter, you ask a worker for fresh meat. Example 1. I am standing at the meat counter to buy some chicken. Example 2. Please ask the worker behind the counter for a piece of beef. The deli section. Meaning, deli is short for delicatessen. In a supermarket, this is the area that sells cooked, hot, or ready-to-eat foods like roasted chicken or cold salads. Example 1. I can smell the roasted duck from the deli section. Example 2. Let's buy some fried chicken at the deli section for lunch. Number 2. Shopping tools and quantifiers. Now, let's look at things we use to hold food and how we count them. Shopping cart versus shopping basket. Meaning, a shopping cart is the large basket on 4 wheels that you push. In British English, they call it a trolley. A shopping basket is a small plastic container with a handle that you carry. Example 1. My list is very long, so I need a shopping cart today. Example 2. I only need 2 things, so I am using a small shopping basket. A bunch of. Meaning, we use this phrase for things that grow together or are tied together in a small group. For example,
green onions, bananas, or flowers. Example 1. I picked up a fresh bunch of green onions for my soup. Example 2. Can you grab a bunch of yellow bananas from the shelf?
A loaf of. Meaning, loaf is the word we use to describe a whole single piece of bread. The plural form is loaves. Example 1. I bought a loaf of sliced white bread for my morning toast. Example 2. How much does a loaf of fresh bread cost? Number 3. Important actions at the store. These are the action verbs you need to know when you buy food. To weigh. Meaning, to measure how heavy something is by using a machine. The machine is called a scale. Weigh is the verb, and weight is the noun. Example 1. Don't forget to weigh your vegetables on the scale. Example 2. The butcher will weigh the pork belly for you at the counter. To check out and checkout line. Meaning, to check out means to go to the front of the store to pay for your food. The line of people is the checkout line. Example 1. I am ready to check out because my cart is full. Example 2. The self-checkout line is moving very quickly today. Conveyor belt. Meaning, the moving black rubber track at the cashier's counter. You put your groceries on it and it moves them forward. Example 1. Please put your groceries on the conveyor belt. Example 2. The milk carton is moving down the conveyor belt to the cashier. Expiration date. Meaning, the printed date on food packaging that tells you when the food will become old or bad. Example 1. Always check the expiration date before you buy milk. Example 2. This yogurt is bad because the expiration date was yesterday. And that is everything. That is how you do grocery shopping in your daily life. You see, learning English is not hard when you connect it to real life. If you liked this video, and if you liked this story style, please do me a huge favor. Click that like button right now and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps me make more videos for you. Keep practicing, keep living in English, and I will see you in our next daily life adventure. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.